Hey, what's up, Brave Nerd Worlders? Joe. It's been a little bit since I did a video, or since we put a video here out on the channel, and I apologize for that. March was super crazy for me, hitting up all these movies and all these cons that we had going on here in town. And then I actually had to go out of town for a wedding too, so I'm trying to get everything together. So I apologize. We're going to be getting back into a little more regular fashion. Got some stuff I need to catch you up on. Today I'm just gonna do a little real quick March recap, just to go over the big things that happened in March and my opinion on them. I know we're like halfway through April when I'm recording this, but I thought I'd touch back on that because tomorrow I'm gonna bring you probably a Facebook Live video. Actually, today if you're watching this, but Facebook Live video on The Walking Dead. We're gonna the recap the previous season recap and the season finale, which was pretty good. And then hopefully by this weekend, I will have a Star Wars trailer review up as well. I'm gonna see if I give my buddy Big Chris to do that. Okay, so let's hit some of these real quick and let you know what I thought about March. March 2017 kicked ass. There was a lot. This is the best March I remember going to the movies ever. There were so many good things coming out in cinema. Start beginning of the month was Logan. Logan was awesome. If you have not seen, actually, if you haven't seen any of the movies I'm about to list, go see them. They're very good. But Logan was really good. Logan had just such a old Western vibe to me, and it was really good. I know I did a quick review on it on the page already, but I just want to touch back on it. Logan, killer, loved it. That's how you say goodbye to an X-Men. Hopefully for good. I mean, I feel bad saying that because I don't want to, be the guy who's like, I don't, he's gonna come back. But he makes too much money for them not to bring the character back somehow. And I wouldn't mind seeing X-23 movie. That'd be pretty cool too. She did really good. Um, Kong Skull Island came out. That one surprised me. It did pretty good. It was a real action adventure movie, and it was a lot less serious than Godzilla 2014 from Legendary, which was the beginning of this shared monster universe that Legendary is putting together, and Kong is the next installment in it. And Kong was a lot less serious. Kong had a lot of jokes in it, a lot of running jokes and stuff. It did have its serious moments and like try to build up the tension and that kind of stuff, but it had a lot of jokes too. So, but the fact that they carried on this MonsterVerse and are making it grow and making it better and introducing bigger and better monsters to it is pretty cool. And the after credit scene on Kong Skull Island was really cool. So if you haven't seen that, go see the movie and then make sure you stay to see the after credit scene. It teases more of what's to come in the Legendary Monster universe. So not gonna spoil it for you. Really cool though. This one I did not see until about a week ago. But my daughter and my wife and their friends all went and had a girls' day and watched. It was Beauty and the Beast. I have seen it since then, but it was just adorable to see them all just get dressed up and go watch Beauty and the Beast, and they loved it. And I didn't think it was that bad. It's really close to the animated movie that I watched when I was a kid, but I think that's what they were going for. Kind of like the Jungle Booky in the new Jungle Book they're doing. It's kind of like or Disney's opening up their old archives and letting people take new shots at the properties that are in there, which is really cool, really cool. There was a couple scenes in there that I didn't remember from the first one. There's like a duster, a feather duster or something that flies around like a dove. I didn't really remember that, but I was told that that was a really cool character by my daughter. So hey, the market you guys are going for, you totally hit nailed. As far as like the whole gay controversy, there was a gay character. It's not even an issue in the movie. Like they don't talk about it. It doesn't. There's like a little subtle, jab joke at it, but it was just ridiculous. Power Rangers was another one that came out, and I took my son to see this one, and I loved Power Rangers. This Power Rangers felt like the Breakfast Club mm, meets Chronicle. Actually, that's a really good way to put it, because a lot of what they do it. a lot of how they're doing things when they discover their powers and stuff, because they have powers outside of once outside of being morphed. Um, the way they discovered that, it felt a lot like Chronicle, which I mean I love Chronicle. That was cool. And then they do a lot of like teen angsty, like in detention, that kind of stuff, which is cool. I mean, this is a little bit of spoiler. Uh, Zordon used to be the Red Ranger in this continuity now, and now he's Zordon. He's in this wall thing, but yeah, so he was kind of a dick. I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm a big Zordon fan, big Power Ranger fan, and I never remember just him being an a hole. Sometimes, like he's just like, don't get me wrong, he does some really cool stuff, and he does a totally non a hole thing. But there are scenes in the movie where I was like, he's being really hard on him, man. Come on, Zordon, they're kids, man. You know, but whatever. It was good though. Definitely go watch it. The Elizabeth Banks, they got to play Rita, and she killed it. She did a really really good job. She played it nice and campy. She didn't try to be too serious with the source material. She didn't try to they didn't try to bend it too much. Pretty cool. Um, Altogether, I would probably give it like uh, 8 out of 10. Honestly, I think it's really good, and I think that if they continue with this style, that they can build more and more and bring in a whole new generation of fans to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is pretty cool. I grew up on it, and I'd love for my kids to grow up on it. Life. I'll finish my little movie recap here with Life. That was pretty good. Crazy. I could totally see how, because this was the one that everybody was like, "Is it a Venom prequel?" It's not. It totally isn't. But the creature that gets on board, it's a monster movie ish. That gets on board the space station is really symbiotic ish. It looks a lot like it could be like a white version of the Venom symbiote once it's all fleshed out and stuff, and it can do similar things to what the Venom symbiote can. It's not. I mean, it's never specifically said, "Hey, this is that." No, it's not supposed to be like that. But I mean, they could always backwards tie that in somehow, which would be epic. But it's really nonsensical if they did do that. But I mean, it's just my opinion. But it was a really good movie altogether. I liked it. I would probably that was probably the weakest one that I saw last month, but that was pretty good. All right, I'm gonna hit up movie. I'm gonna hit up TV real quick, and then go to the trailers that I saw, and that's it. So, Walking Dead. The Walking Dead hit. We're gonna talk more about that in another video here pretty soon. But awesome, man. The season finale was ish. Ooh, it was good. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much. It's heartbreaking. It was put together very well, and it's really suspenseful. And the show has a habit of having like low episodes where you're really bored, and then like it'll give you one where you're just like, I'm gonna think about that for a couple days. Like that was a hard pill to swallow. Like this show is very abusive to fans. I don't know if that makes sense, but I mean they hit you when you're not looking. But definitely, I'll go on more on that tomorrow, like or in our next video, like I said. The other one I wanted to talk about was Iron Fist. I did watch Iron Fist. I binge watched Iron Fist. I'm good. I was riding the fence for most of it because there's a whole lot. Like his name is the Iron Fist, and he spends more time in the show anyway in a boardroom doing those kind of decisions, making those kind of business decisions than he does like showing him learn kung fu or how he became the Iron Fist. That's pretty much glossed over. Um, I will give it to the guy who plays Iron Fist. I think he's a good actor, and I think that that's a good fit. And the way he plays like the spoiled like kid who didn't really know what was going on. Now he's basically like a kid from 2000 put in or yeah, kid from 2000 put into 2017 now. So I think 2000 actually it's so 2007. So I think he went down 2007. So like if you just took somebody from that timeline and put him with us now, that's all he knew. I like that Marvel really likes to play with music, and they have his iPod, and it's got all the like 2007 like rap hits, and that's what he will train to, which is pretty cool. But like I said, there's a lot of like boredom talk and a lot of business, that kind of stuff. So I can see how this is the lowest rated, like the lowest, the one that's given everybody the most grief about all the Netflix shows. I still enjoy this more than I enjoy Jessica Jones. I'm not I'm probably gonna catch hell for that, but I mean Iron Fist has been a fan of mine. Or oops, hope he's a fan of mine. I've been a fan of Iron Fist for a long, long time, and so I was glad to see him get a show, even if I only got to see the dragon's eyes like light up in the cave. Like that still was enough for me. Everybody who watched it with me knows all of the lore now because I just kept vomiting it up. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen. Um, that is it for the TV shows. Got some good ones that just came on in April. Mystery Science Theater 3000 just came back on Netflix. Watch it if you get to a chance. It's a kind of like an update on the old one that we used to watch. It's not even that old, but it's super funny. Really, really good. I watched the first one like 2 nights ago, and I'm like three deep. The first one is Reptilicus, the old Reptilicus movie, and it is really, really funny. So, you get a chance, definitely watch that. Some trailers that have come out that have just blown my little mind. Justice League, they have that new trailer that came out, and wow, it looks amazing. But I'm going to tell you this right now. All of the promotion for this bad boy said Unite the Seven all over it. And in the trailer, they only show you 5 people. In the trailer, you get Batman, you get Wonder Woman, you get Flash, you get Cyborg, and you get Aquaman. And so you get all those. There's 2 more prominent members of the Justice League that aren't there. Superman, of course, and we see him. Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched Batman vs Superman, kind of the coffin thing, the dirt coming up the coffin. So you see that. So it kind of shows he's coming back. And I've seen pictures here or there leaked from the set. They say that show him coming back. So Superman's definitely going to be in it. Now the wild card that they're not showing anybody, I think, is going to be a Green Lantern, because usually that 7th member is a green guy. Like if it's not Martian Manhunter, it's Green Arrow. If it's not Green Arrow, it's Green Lantern, and usually 90% of the time it is Green Lantern anyway. So I'd love to see them bring in a Hal Jordan or even a John Stewart. Oh God, John Stewart, that'd be awesome. Guy Gardner would be like mind blowing because Guy Gardner is like me with a Green Lantern ring. Sorry. But so I know it's gonna go. I know that they're gonna show. That's gonna be a big reveal that we probably won't get till the fall. The Green Lantern's gonna be in it, and it'll set up some kind of Green Lantern Corp movie. Hopefully. Um, Spider-Man. Spider-Man trailer came out. Looks really, really good. I love Tom Holland as the teenage Spider-Man. I personally love a teenage Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's supposed to be either right graduating years or like the years right at when you first start college. That's when you're supposed. That's where our Spider-Man's supposed to live. That's where we're supposed to see him. But it looks really Tony Stark heavy. Like Tony Stark's trying to move in on sexy Aunt May. Which I mean, if you're Tony Stark, come on, I don't blame him. You know what? I think that's it for anything in March. If I missed anything, make sure you let me know in the comments. Um, like the page, share the page. If you have any ideas on future videos you'd like to see, characters you'd like us to bio, me and Andy are going to start getting on that soon. We should have a character bio here coming within the next couple days, and then watch out for our Walking Dead one video. Make sure you like us on Facebook, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and like us on Instagram. And I think there's no Snapchat, just Instagram. I'm tripping. So like those, share them with your friends. Let's make this channel as big as we can. All right, guys. For Brave Nerd World, I'm Joe. You guys have a good one. Peace.